we called it the introspective, you know, because one thing I do know about this journey, it's all inner. And a lot of the questions I had are some of the questions I had for myself. So check this one out. Peace.
Hey yo, I don't need a phone for this street poetry, how I capture it. Ignorance is bliss and my knowledge like a bird.
It's like y'all born and I die. It's sickly. It's just like I'm coming back again. I guess because I haven't got it right. Maybe it's different energies and spirits and souls that never came to Earth. And maybe they will, maybe they won't, maybe they come in at a certain time. All I know is right now, I'm born, God said, that's the body that I chose, whatever. I chose my parents, and I come back to do something. I come back to figure it out.
All right, man. The one and only.
Peace, peace.
What's the word? So give us an introduction. Who are you? Who are you?
Man, peace. What up, bro? Man, I'm Now Salihu. You know what I mean? Of the N1 Platoon, 3BWX Productions. I'm out here, man. Happy to be here. Real live.
I'm just getting used to it now. A whole new world, no Disney. I do this rap shit, don't miss me. What time is it? I don't know. It's just hellish. I remember the start of the show.
What's the significance behind that name? And you know, that's one thing I've been learning, especially on my journey, is how much weight a name holds. You know, people don't understand that your name carries a certain vibration. You know?
Yeah, no question, man. The name Now Salihu. Hey man, at this point in my journey, doing hip hop music, being an artist, like I done went through many names. But right now, what I'm landing on, you know what I mean, where I'm at is Now Salihu, because I was taught from one of my teachers that, like, you know, for real, that's all we got is the now. You know, we only got the present moment, and like it's really an infinite moment, and like we could really create a lot in that journey. But when I first met that teacher that gave me that name, man, me and him, we went on this. Me and him and some other people, we went on this crazy trip, man. We was driving, supposed to be going to New York, and this bad weather came. We coming from Atlanta, crazy bad weather, man, and wind, all type of stuff, and a lot of people getting turned back and all that, and a lot of different things that happened. The car almost broke down. It's crazy. And matter of fact, I'm sorry, the car did break down at a certain point, but on the way back, like, man, it seemed like we just flew back to Atlanta, you know, when we went back. I can get into that story in another time. But the teacher was, man, we was just talking. We was in the back seat of the whip, and just talking and everything. I was asking him different questions, and everything that I was asking him, like, I figured he would say something like yes or no or something like that. But my man was just always like, right now, you know? And I'd say like, yeah, man, but like life, man, you know, X, Y, Z, like it's so crazy, man. What should I do without me this right now? You know what I mean? Like, so I was like, what? Like right now? Like that's all you saying? Like that's what we gonna call ourselves. Like I'm Lord now, you big now. You know what I mean? So from Lord Now, you know, I kept the name Now because being in the present moment is very important. Having that mindfulness. And then I can go deep into that. And then Salihu is the name that my other teacher gave me, and it means righteous in Arabic, Sali. And Salihu is really named after is named from like a sheikh or like a spiritual teacher or a spiritual guide in Senegal named Serene Salihu, Salihu Mbaki, Serene Salihu Mbaki, and he did a lot in Senegal, and he got like a mystic real background. But my teacher gave me that name, you know what I mean, from like a download I got from that brother. So them two teachers is kind of like left and right for me. So I just put it together, the name they gave me Now, and then Salihu, you know what I mean, put them two together, and it's just like we righteous right now, you know what I'm saying? That's what it means, like we righteous right now, let's go, you know what I mean?
Like you helped me realize it's like, bruh, the minute you think you know something, it's like another rabbit hole or something else. Cause when you got me hip to Bobby Hemmett, then
Mm-hmm.
I discovered Brother Panic, you know what I mean? And like just even meeting him was crazy. But like it's like you reach a peak of certain knowledge and you like, wait a minute, I got it. And then life is
Yeah.
like, no, you don't.
When you find yourself in going down that spiral, how do you say, all right, look, this ain't the time to be, you know what I mean, getting up out of there? Like,
Man, like, I don't know, man. Every creator, we always be going through stuff, bruh. Like, cause I think because we just in the middle, like, you know what I mean? We the ones that absorb everything and like put it back out beautifully. You know what I mean? So we always thinking about that and how we, cause it be in everything. It be how we dress. It be how we present ourselves. Like, it being like the movie choices we pick, the music we pick. You know what I mean? It really is like an art because we craft y'all like everything we do. You know what I mean? So I think we always feeling something. You know, we connected to the art we create. It's like making creations. How I get out of them is I try to center myself again and I try to breathe, you know, and I try to do what that thing kind of tell me I might need. Like it might say to confront something or do something right now, you know. It might be like, yo, get that thing done or something. Or something else might be like, I just don't have enough information to different things just come through. I try to just to let the stuff flow as much and not let so much stuff come through, like I said, because we in the middle. But that mindfulness and trying to be back in the now and back in the center, you just kind of look at, okay, what do I have? You know, like what do I have to create with right now? Let me not keep going in the future. Let me not keep going in the past. Like, what can I really do right now? You know, it kind of gets you out your rut. And if like you can complete something, just like at least one little task, it might be make that beat or mess with them selects. You know, mess with them couple scenes or just mess with the contrast of the color of the thing of the video real quick, and that's it. Or I just did something with beats. I say, let me just focus on the arrangement right now. Like, cause if I could do that and I feel good about it, then I'm alright, you know, versus like, let me make the beat, make the song, make the thing, make the campaign, make that joint be making you go crazy. You be like, bruh, you turn into a potato.
new age, new type. I don't even know how to explain it because I don't even think they're from this dimension.
It's just like a craft I've been working on my whole life, like sampling, cutting samples, listening to different people how they put stuff together, figuring out what I do is like I figure out what to apply from something. Like now it's at that point where I'm just figuring out what gonna work right here, and I make beats on the SP4 4SX. So Foodie Loops is really complex. You can really go crazy and get real intricate, and then the SP is like if it's like you had colors, the SP is like you got 8 crayons. You know what I mean? Like you can make something pop, which you know it's whatever. But then Foodie Loops is like the 64 box of crayons. So it's just like y'all just could get teal and So sometimes I got to go in between them to just stay focused on the rawness of like what hip hop mean to me, and like what era I'm putting in my production and what I'm trying to keep alive and bring. So that I do channel things like that, and I just try to like go with the flow and try not to let too much of my technique go on it, but more so like what technique need to be done right now, you know. And like I just make them like water and like for my health, man. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like sit down and create, you know what I mean? And just do that, you know what I mean? So that's like what I be vibing with when I be making the beats.
Get it, dog, I'm trying to get more land. I'm in the Moors land. From the now to the end end. Niggas know I'm up in the spot, I'm a real player pro. Fuck this phone and the location device upon it. Niggas know we coming through, dog, and you don't want it. 27 percentile, you bent foul, you bent and you foul, nigga. I'm be flying like the foul geese. Geese V. Sky with it, sky rocket, pitted. The dates they be pitted.
You got somebody that could really rap off the top of their dome. I'm like just from that school. Like that's just one of the trades or one of the like skills in hip hop culture that I love. Like I love the elements of hip hop, man. Like for real.
Like y'all story is crazy. So like take us back to like what was that experience like with Knife and having that song with you, him, Chops, and like you was going by a different name, and like when I heard that song, bro, like I was like, yo, this shit is fire.
To work with Knife, it was crazy. Like he motivated us in different ways in the studio. I like how he like run the studio and made it like a real like family. Sean Price, rest in peace. And Boot Camp Click and all them was down here. Buckshot, like getting on that album was crazy. He was real on some lyrical stuff, man. Like he really was serious about rap. He just embraced us and just really was talking to us about like song structure and stuff like that. Cause we was just real raw.
If they mama crying, you're dying real quick. The people won't find shit. I be on the island, popping Coronas, putting the lineman with a bitch, smoking that high pitch, calling Nolan riding. Niggas gon' feel this like Hyman. I'm crying.
Bruh, that beat, who made that beat? That's Napalm right there. Yeah, that's Napalm.
Bruh. Yo, and then, this
that's
man
Napalm.
is crazy.
He a monster.
With certified rough shit, the liquor be making me tough. Fur, I'm already tough, bitch. M1 muscle, it's M1 muscle. Slowly approaching my prime, I way out of my mind, I be busted. Really, I don't fuck with these niggas, I don't trust them. So I only hang with my gang I come up with. Suicide doors on the 93 Mustang.
In terms of union, you know what I mean? Like people they be seeking love outside of themselves and not really understanding who they really are, you know? Because even I fell victim to that. Like I'm trying to I'm seeking, I'm on the hunt. I'm like, I gotta find the one. And it's like, I don't know, I noticed when you're not really genuinely not searching for anything, you divinely, it happens. You just gotta let it happen.
You start to attract things. You work on yourself and then you just stuff just start coming to you. That's what you working on. Like if you really want to work on yourself for yourself and like for your creator. Like I was working on myself for my creator and myself. You know, my son wasn't born yet. You know what I mean? It was just like I was working on me for me, and that's why I made that move down to Atlanta too, to take some more things serious. So I was just like, I'm really not trying to get into no relationships and different stuff like that. But it was different things involved, man, that I understood, you know. And that's another thing too. I took different time. Me and her both took different times. Like, okay, all right, you know, just really wait for some different signs. And I don't know, but it's just kind of a go with the flow thing. But you know, not be took for no fool. And also, you know, yeah, set your boundaries. You got to, don't be scared, but set your boundaries. Like, yo, you know, XYZ, like, you know what I'm saying? We either gonna be kind of, you know what I mean, knowing that we pursuing each other or not, you know what I mean? Certain things gotta be clear is what I'm trying to say. Like, long story short, certain things gotta be clear when you get there. But for real, everything will come to you working on yourself. Everything, like money, everything. If you really working on yourself for your Lord, for real, or like the Creator, or like whatever you believe in, or just something higher than yourself, or some ideal that's higher than yourself, like, or your higher self. Like, you could even look at it like that. Like, what is that higher self? I want to work to that. You know what I mean? And when you work to that, like, different things start coming to make way. I don't know. It's like a path get made for them things now, you know? But you just gotta go with the flow, stay positive, and have it be a target. You know, work on yourself. For real. Because that's another thing too. A lot of people get real, you know, they cross a lot of lines quick, you know what I mean? And they don't know the person and they don't know themselves. And then they just wind up with the unknown. So, you know what I'm saying? But like, they just wind up kind of like misstepping it, and it ain't for the right intention. So, you know what I'm saying? With how I'm saying it like that, it go back to you. What is your intentions with life? Like, what is your intentions? Like, do you just you gotta know, because you asking that question, you asking yourself, like, why do you want to be with somebody? Is it the look? Is it, yeah, like you said, for likes? If it's two creatives, is it for likes? Is it, you know, you ready for that at this point? Because, you know what I mean, you've been thugging it for a minute.
Any advice for any young producers? Because, you know, it's a shit ton of them.
It's a lot.
It's levels with this artistry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Any advice, like, you know, because now so many machines, there's so many miraculous machines, equipment. I mean, they got the Oculus. You can make beats on the Oculus. Like,
anyway, say it, because we got 3 minutes.
My advice to up-and-coming artists and up-and-coming producers is just don't even do it. You know what I mean? Like, it's too many niggas out here. It's way too many people. Nah, but for real, I mean, do it if like, for real, like, you can't live without it. Like, if you out there, if you at your job or something, and you beat on the table or something, or you always doing a beatbox, or you always singing over there, or you always, yo, let me pull out my camera phone, yo, let me chop this up. Or if you always, all I do is write, all I do is type. When I don't have to work, I'm typing something, or I'm writing poems, or I'm writing how I feel in my diary. You know what I'm saying? Like, usually all these things we could connect. You know what I mean? If you got a real intent about that when you do your art, really put beautiful things out there, because these crafts, you know, you can really get a lot out of them. You can get a lot of money from them being fake or real. But that's my thing. That's what I say do. Be real in your intention in everything you do in life. How you do one thing is how you do everything. That's Top City, my art quote. And be serious with it. Be serious with the art. Balance the whole marketing with the real craft, man. Study the craft. Study the history that came before you. you know what I mean, and find your place and make your expression.
That was well said.
Like a fly, Antifa telling lies. I'd rather write a poem that would last a lifetime and help the next youth to navigate through the slime. Times is trying, mind saga continue. Catch me at the main event, the Wolf Trap venue. They move in different ways, so what's the end game? Some on the front line and some pray.